If you assignment by many images, it's difficult for me to evaluate. I would like you combine all of them together to one file PDF file. Okay. So it's difficult for me to evaluate because it have not order. Okay, I see that. This randomly. The exercise of aiming. Now I choose another degree. Okay. Oh, so same. Okay, now we check the solution of P exercise 1.1.1. Because T intersection M is the empty set, so T and M are what? Different empty sets, so T and M are not mutually exclusive, right? Because T union M union O equals sample space, so T and O are collective, adjoining, right? T intersection O equal null set or empty set. So T and O are mutually exclusive. T intersection O intersection M equal empty set. So Gendera cannot make T pizza with M and O. Okay, nice. E. Look at the diagram. Always exists one set. Event K, that K only conclude TC but having M and O. So Gendera can. Okay. Now we thầy have not do exercise. Now I choose Nguyễn Hải Đăng. Oh, nice. You get together one one file like this. It's very nice. 1.1.2. Anti-menu, Tuscan with mushroom, Tuscan without mushroom and onion, regular with mushroom, regular with onion, and regular without onions and mushroom, and regular with onion and mushroom. Please look about your solution and check with the solution of Hải Đăng, please. To have the same solution with your friend Đăng. You have the same regular with onion, regular with mushroom, regular without onion and mushroom, regular with mushroom and onion. Okay. Tuscan with mushroom, Tuscan without mushroom, Okay, nice. Exercise 1.2.1. Sample space here. A1 is empty MF. A2 is empty MT right? A3 is HG, HF, LT, LF, right? E. Because A1 intersection A2 equal the event, the outcome MT. So A1, A2, and A3 are not mutually exclusive. Not exclusive. The last F. A1, A2, A3. Union equal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it equals sample space. Union of 3 events equal sample space, so it calls collective adjective, right? Okay, I finished to check. Nguyễn Hải Đăng. Oh, I have to write down one file. Do not forget it. Okay, now I choose Nguyễn Hoàng Sơn exercise. To check 1.1. Oh, too many. Number 2. 1.3. 1.1. Now we move on. The exercise 1.2.1. 1.2.2. Here's the solution of your friend. Could you see? Sample space is AAA, AAF, AFA, and extra FFF. Z is the event that is skit from Z field. So ZF equal AAF, AFF, FAF, and FFF. Okay. And from it is accept if that. Okay. And ZF intersection X accept XA equal AAF and AFF. Okay. Here is a different null set, so ZF and XA are not mutually exclusive. ZF union XF equal thus. Sixth outcome, different with eighth outcome of sample space, so ZF and XA are not collective exhaustive. Okay, right. Now I check the exercise of Nguyễn Huy Hùng. Difficult for me to check. One for one. Now I need to check the exercise 1.2.3. Difficult to find it. Okay, here. How do I do now? Have you seen it? 1.2.3. The sample space is a leaf, K leaf, from A leaf to K leaf, from A diamond to K diamond, A heart, K heart, A core, couple, and to K couple. Okay. The event H is the fat at A heart to K heart. Okay. Now continue to check the solution of the exercise 1.2.4. Sample space 1, 1, 2, 1, 31. 2, 1, 2, 2, 29. 3, 1, 2, 3, 31. And here is the 4, 1, and 4, 30. Okay. So here's a sample space. And the event 8 defined by the event of July of a July birthday is described by following 31 sample point 71, 72, 731. July, here's a month and here's a date, and here's a July and a date from 1 to 31. Okay, true. Next exercise 3.6. I will check by another different student. Lê Trung Kiên. Oh, it's nice. Combined by one word. There are many ways to combine together. You can use the PDF and measure all the PDF file through the image. Or second, you can paste all of them in one word. You know that here is the digital document to help you to review when you finish this course. You have the digital document, and you see that everything you do is very easy to you to remind in your brain. Okay. Now I check the exercise 1.2.5. Oh, you don't do the 1.2.5. I check one solution is 1.2.5, but you haven't done it. Lê Trí Trung Kiên, are you there? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Please do the exercise 1.2.5 and upload the solution on the comment box, please.
Okay, wait me a minute.
We will wait the solution from Lê Trí Trung Kiên for 1.2.5. And now I will check the exercise. 1.2.6. Nguyễn Anh Minh. One for two for one. One for two for six. 6. 1 for 2 for 4. Here. 1.2.6. A equal R1 equal R2. B is the event. R1 greater R2. C is no, it's not correct. C, not correct. It's not true. Anh Minh, are you there?
Yes, yeah. I'm here. I'm here.
Please do the exercise 1.2.6 again.
Okay.
And when you finish, please write down on the chat, upload on the chat box, comment
okay.
box.
1.2.6, right?
Yeah, 1.2.6. Okay, I check another student. Bà Quang. Three point one, 1.3.1. Here. S is LF, BF, LW, BW, right? And probability of LF equals 0.5, probability of BF equals 0.2, and BW equals 0.2. From this, probability of LW equals 0.1, right? Now A, probability of W equal probability of LF, W, and probability of BW. So it equals 0.3, right? The probability of B equal BF plus probability of BW. So it equals 0.2 plus 0.2, so it equals 0.4. C, W union B equal probability of W plus probability of B minus probability of BW. So it equals this 0.5. Correct. Correct for 1.3.1. Bà Quang, you haven't finished 3.3, 1.3.2?
No.
Into it.
I don't finish.
I see, but you can finish it.
Yeah, thank you.
By yourself. I have a just check. Joe. I check the exercise of Joe. Three is quite small, but we try to do it. The sample space is S is 8F, 8W, MF, and MW, okay? Probability of HF equals 0.2, MW equals 0.1, probability of F equals 0.5. We'll have probability of F equal 8F plus MF. So it equals probability of MF equal probability of F minus probability of 8F. So it equals 0.5 minus 0.2. So it equals 0.3. HW equal 1 minus probability of 8F. Okay. So MF minus MF minus MW, so it equal, where is 1 minus 0.2 minus 0.MF MF 0.3 minus 0.1, 1, so it's 0.4, right? From this, now we have to find probability of W equal HW plus MW equals 0.4 plus 0.1, so equals 0.5. Good. B, probability of MF. MF, we have find down is 0.3 here. So here's the solution. Now the question C, probability that a cell phone is a hand is probability of H equal probability of HF plus probability of HW, so it equals 0.2 plus 0.4 equals 0.6. Okay, nice. But you should measure all the images to 1 to 1.5 before upload to the assignment. Okay. Now, continue. Nhật Minh. One point three. Oh, it's very nice. Ming, can you tell me what is the app or equipment help you to get this file? Can you repeat? Please write down it on the chat box. I think that your friend maybe needs your help to have a very beautiful file like this. Okay. Here's a notebook of Ming, and Ming changed it to the document. So everywhere in you can access and to review all of the exercise. Now I check the exercise 1.3.3. Here is there are 52 cards in a desk. So the sample space we have even that what is the first card is so first card is it's a heart. The number of events in S is a 50. Okay. Your friend here decides the S. Why there are 30 herd card in the desk? Okay, 13 herd card. The number of set event in set A is 13. So probability of A equal 13 over 20, 52. Correct. HI. Do you have any comment of this exercise 1.3.3? Do you have the same solution, probability of event A, that the first card is a heart? So it equals 13 over 52. Okay. If you don't have any comment, we continue to check another student. Nhật My. Nguyễn Phú Nhật Minh, you need to do exercise at home. Phúc Tiến. I will check the exercise 1.344. Tiến, do you finish 1.344 is here? Right?
Đấy cô, trên màn hình đó cô.
Okay, because 3 is the same with 1. 1.344. The sample space is S. S is S1, S2, and S6. Probability of H1 equal HI equal 1 over 6. That I from I is 2, 4, 6. Okay. In the fact that the HI here you have to define what is the HI and equal 1 over 6 that I from 1 to 6. And H here is the event that the die row is the even note. Okay, so H2 union H4 union H6 probability of H equal 3 outcome here or 3 event here are mutually exclusive. So the probability of union 3 event equal probability of each individual. Okay, so it equal 3 over 6 or 1 over 2. Okay, right. Correct solution. Tiến. Now Nguyễn Quang Tiến, Phúc Tiến, Quang Tiến. Let's I write down to remember. Oh, nice. One PDF file. Oh, very good. Here's the book task. You do exercise. Your solution is too short. How do I check now? A equal 2, 11. F equal 4, 11. If you do like this, you don't have any point at the final exam or midterm test because people don't know what is A here and what is F here and what is the probability. We don't show it, so please do it again. Tuyến, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'll do it again.
Okay. I will choose another Luân Đôn Đu Hồn Quốc, Thành Long. Oh, nice. One PDF 5. Very good. Very good. Better than that. Have only the solution, but don't illustrate why you have this. You do your homework. It's the way you practice your mind. So please write down what is the sample and what is the outcome support for A and outcome support for F. So it's here is the probability. Okay, I finished the exercise hour. Do I have any comment? There's a student who don't deliver the exercise, quick one, please do it and submit it. I will check the next week. This week we will continue to many exercise of 1.4, 1.5, and 1.6. So the student who don't do homework last week, you have to double job, right? Now 10-minute break. Now my my computer so that now 3:04, so we will come back at 3:15. Now please come back our class. We have the theorem 1.7, some consequence of axioms. We remember last week we studied axiom probability axiom definition. One probability is a map from sample space to the interval 0 and 1. It satisfies three axioms. The first axiom is the probability of A greater than 0 and smaller than equal 1. Axiom 2 is probability of sample space equal 1. Remember? And the third axiom is more difficult. It's the infinite A1, A2, etc. Mutually exclusive event. So probability of union A1, A2, etc. equal sum probability of each event. Okay. Now we use that definition to prove probability of empty state equals 0. Probability of AC equal 1 minus probability of A. For A and B, not necessarily disjoint. A union B equal probability of A plus probability of B minus probability A and B. If A is subset of B, then probability of A small and equal probability of B. Now, I prove it. Have you seen my screen? Another screen? Here's three axioms. Probability of the first axiom is for all of the event A, probability of A greater than 0 and smaller than 1. Here's the first axiom. Axiom 2 is the probability of sample space equal 1. And axiom 3, we have an infinite mutually exclusive event. It means that AI, AJ equal null set for all I different J. Or we can describe by this finger. A1, A2, A3, okay? From this, probability of A one union A2 union infinite here equal probability of A1 probability of A2 plus probability of individual event. Now we have the theorem to prove probability of empty set equals 0. First, now we consider one event A, different empty set. Because it's an event, so it is a subset of sample space. Okay, now we choose A1 equal A, A2 equal empty set, or we assign AI equal empty set for all I greater than 2. Okay. You see that with the with that denote AI, we have AI intersection AJ equal empty set for all I different J. Because A1 equal A, AI equal empty set. Empty set intersection with any set, it always is a null set. So A1, A2 are mutually exclusive event. Now we use ACM3. We have a probability of A1, A2, A3, union infinity. Equal probability of A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus 3 dots here. Here's using ACM3. Do you know that empty set union with any set with A always equal A. So A1 equal A union empty set, so it is a probability of A. In the right hand side, A1 equal probability of A probability of A2 is mean empty set. Probability of A3 is an empty set. Okay. So we eliminate probability of A2 in both sides. So it equals 0, 0. Eliminate here's a 0, eliminate 2. So we have a probability of empty plus probability of empty infinity. From this, sum infinite probability of empty set equals 0. So we have a probability empty set must be smaller than 0. Here's a first equation. Inequality. Okay. Follow the ACM 1. ACM 1.
Mấy cô bị hỏng.
What?
Mấy cô bị rẻ.
Oh, really? That I check it.
Cô chưa bật mic cô.
Let I check it. Okay. Axiom 1 tells us that probability of empty set greater than 0. From the first equation and second equation here, we have probability of empty set equals 0. Do you understand? If you understand the proof, probability of empty set equals 0, please write down you on the comment box. If you don't understand, please write down N. I received 5 students. Write you on the comment box. The other student, because our class have 42 students. Please write down it. Let I know that you understand. Nice. Now we have another theorem. We want to change the axiom 3, infinite mutually exclusive event, to the finite. We consider A1, A2, and AN are mutually exclusive events. We want to prove that probability of A1, A2, AN equal sum probability of individual event. It means that probability of A1 plus probability of A2 plus probability of AN. To prove it, similarly, we consider the BI equal AI for all the I from 1 to N, and BI equal empty state for all the I greater than N plus 1. So we have the consequence of event B1, B2, 3 dots, Bn plus 1, and 3 dots. We see that BI intersection Bj equal empty set for all the I and j. So the consequent event here are mutually exclusive event. Because they are mutually exclusive event, so we can use apply the axiom 3. Okay. Apply the axiom 3. We have a probability of B1 union B2 union B and union etc. equal sum probability of individual event plus 3 dot here. Okay. Do you know that Bn plus 1, Bn plus 2, etc. equal empty set. Okay. So inside the left hand side have only B1 to B2 to Bn. However, Bi, Zi from 1 to N is Ai. So the left hand side here is an empty set. Empty set is the sum of here. Empty set equals 0. We have just proved that probability of empty set equals 0. So the left hand side now equal B1 union 3 dots union Bn. Probability in the right hand side B1 to Bn. 0 we can remove. Okay. And each Bi equal Ai. So here is the proven. We have just proved that the finite mutually exclusive event probability of union n event equal probability of each sum of each event, probability of A1 plus probability of AN. Okay, do you understand the proof theorem? Probability of mutually exclusive n event equal probability a sum of probability of each event. If you understand, please write down you on the comment box. If you don't understand, please write down N. The other student, please give to chat to me. Do you understand? Now I will give you the an example. Example. A die is loaded in such a way that an even number, the even number is twice as likely to occur as an odd number. If E is the event that the number less than 4 on a single thought of a die. Now please find probability of E. This exam is not likely equally. People decide that a die, when we roll a die, we know that sample space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And probability is the map, right? From sample space to the interval 0 to 1. It means that each event here, we have a probability of A is number in interval 0 to 1. It satisfies 3 axioms. Probability of A in the interval 0 and 1. 2 is probability of S equal 1. And we have just proved that probability of mutually exclusive event equal probability of each event. Right? Infinite or finite, always true. Now we see the assign a map 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is outcome. Now we map to the 0 to 1, interval 0 to 1. Here's the even number is twice as likely occur an odd number. We assume that here's a W and here's a 2W for even. 1 is odd, so it's here. All the odd have the same probability. As the 2, 4, and 6 is a even, so it's twice than odd. Even number is twice as likely to occur as an odd number. So we know that probability of 1, 2, 3, sorry, because here is the geometry. Probability of 1 union 2 equals 6 equal 1. So it equals probability of 1 plus probability of 6. Probability of 1, 1, 3, and 5 equal 2W. 3 times and 3W. So it equal 9W equal 1. So W equal 1 over 9. Okay? So now probability of E. E have smaller than 4, so it is 1, 2, and 3, right? So probability of E here equal 1 over 9, 2 equal 2 over 9, and 3 is 1 over 9. So probability of E here equal 4 over 9. Do you understand now? Do you understand the example I have shown you? If you understand, please write down you on the comment box. If you don't understand, please write down N. This example shows us the way to use the axiom. It is a map from sample space to the interval 0 and 1. It satisfies the probability of each event equal is the number from 0 to 1, and sample space is 1, and mutually exclusive. Mutually exclusive is the sum of all sum of probability of individual events. So it's general than definition, equally likely definition you study in high school. The other student, if you understand, please tell me that you understand by writing you on the comment box. If you don't understand, please write down N.
Teacher, hello teacher.
Okay.
Can you explain it again? I didn't understand it.
You don't understand the map?
Yeah.
Okay. The even number, the exercise tells us the even number is twice as likely to occur as the odd number. The even, all the even have the same probability, and the odd number have the same probability. However, the even double or twice, okay, twice than the odd number. So we don't know W here. We only know that probability of S equal 1. Probability of S equal 1. Okay, so S equal 1 union 2 union 6. Because the axiom 3 tells us that probability of 6 event here equal probability, some probability of individual event. Probability of 1 equal W. Two is double, twice load, twice probability. 3 is W, 4 is 2W, 5 is W, and 6 is 2W, right? So it is a 9W. 9W equal 1. Follows the axiom 2. So W equal 1 over 9. So here's a map 2/9. And W here is 1/9. It means that one is the event. Probability of 1 is 1/9. 2 is the event. The map, by the map probability here, receive the value 2/9. 3, 1/9, 4, 2/9, 5, 1/9, and the last 6, 2/9. Here's the map you study. Each element in the sample space, we have the object or the number in the interval 0 to 1. So here, call the probability. Now, do you understand?
Yes, teacher, I understand. Thank you.
Now we break 10 minutes and we will come back at 3:50. Break 10 minutes, please. Can we come back? Our class. We prove that probability of empty set equals 0. Probability of AC and A are mutually exclusive events. So probability of AC plus probability of A equal probability of sample space equal 1. So probability of AC equal 1 minus probability of A. For any A and B, we have the formula probability of A union B equal probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A and B. If A is success of B, so probability of A is smaller than B. The next theorem, for any event A and event space B1 to Bm, we have the where is this? Here to remember, here's a B1, B2, Bn, and A is a sample space. A is an event. Okay, so we can it's too long. So we can write down probability of A. Probability of A equals sum. Probability of A equals sum probability of A intersection Bi. To prove this theorem, do you remember? Because B1 3 dot Bn are mutually exclusive events. Event space satisfy two properties. First is that B1, B2, Bm are mutually exclusive. It means that B1 intersection Bj equal empty set, and B1 union B2 union Bm equal sample space, right? So we have AB1. AB1 is mean that intersection B1. 3 dots ABM. Here is not event space. However, they are mutually exclusive. M event here are mutually exclusive. Because they mutually exclusive, so we consider the probability of the event A B1 union 3 dot ABM. Okay, so it equals sum of B1 plus 3 dot plus ABM. Okay, union of M event mutually exclusive. We have is the sum of M probability of each individual. Okay. However, AB1, ABM, we can consider the left-hand side. The left-hand side is the probability of A. B1 union 3 dot union Bm, right? Follow the property of set theory. AB1 union 3 dot union ABM. We can take A outside of brackets, B1 cup union 3 dot union BM. However, B1 BM, because it's event space, so it equal A, the intersection S. S is the sample space. So it equal probability of A. And about the left-hand side is A union intersection BI. So we prove the theorem 1.8. Probability of A equals sum probability of A intersection BI that I from 1 to n. Do you understand the proof of the theorem 1.8? If you understand, please write down you on the comment box. I received the comment of Nguyễn Anh Minh, the other student. You understand, very good. I afraid to give a lecture on the afternoon about the 2 hour to 4 hour. It is the lowest energy of each pupil, each person. Is a person very tired from 2 hours to 4 hours. But when you pass the 4 hours, your energy is better and you feel much comfortable. There is a stories about our life. I would like to talk to you outside of our lesson. Let I check. This semester, I teach subject. The name is time series analysis. So because of time series analysis, so I would like to say about the time series of our life. Let I find. Yeah. Because the course name is time series analytic time series. Here's the finger to say about the time series of our life. Each time is 5 years. The long life of Vietnamese people now is about 76 years old. 76 years old. However, because the step of time here I take is 80, so I divided it in 60 interval. 16 interval. From 0 to 5, you have still to be a baby, and to 5 to 10, you study in primary in the primary school, and 10 to 15, you study in the secondary school, and from 15 to 18, you study the high school. And from 18 to 23 or 24, 25, you still study in Hood, in our university. Maybe some students can integrate the postgraduate, such as master or PhD. And then when you go out, you can earn money, you work by working, or you do by yourself startup, or you deliver your value in many fields. About 40 years old, you mature, and maybe you can be a boss, and you can raise your company in the higher level. At the same time, when you 25 to 40, you may be to get married and have children. And from 40 to 60, you can take care of your children and do your work, and then when you 60 or more than that, however, in Vietnam, you always 60, you retire, you are very old, and you have a rest. And at that time, you are old, and maybe some people will take care of the grandchildren. Here's a time series of our life. Many students have the same ruler, and this ruler, the Buddhist.
I am a little curious. So
Yeah.
you get married while you still studying in the postgraduate?
Yes. Yes. I get married at 25. And I finished my postgraduate when I 24. No, yes, 24. 25 too. And I study PhD at 32. I finished my PhD at 32. Now I have 2 children. I take care of my children. I still working in our university. You see that there are parabons. The parabon gate of our university is so the parabon of our life. When 40, you are the highest position. You have full of energy. You have a mature in your career. Then your health is not good, or the life is changed. So maybe it's a fall down. Now you are only 20. So please tell me, what is your dream now? Yeah.
Can I have some question?
Okay.
Can I know the reason why you decide to study PhD? It is for the teaching purpose, or?
Yes. About the career. My career is a lecturer. I must have the PhD certificate. And the reason I get PhD, because every career have deeply and the method to do the science. You know that science very difficult, so we have to method to do it. And when you to do PhD, it's the first level. You involve about the research. Here you study, you only the student, you don't do research. When you do PhD, you don't have to take much about the course, the class. You deeply inside to research one field.
But after you have work, so that you realize that you need to go for PhD, or I mean, why don't you study from the master directly to the PhD? Why you need to wait for about 5 to 7 years, and then you?
There are many reasons. to enroll the PhD. The first, you can when you finish master, you can study immediately. Or second, you have the gap year to think about what you like and where do you study, continue, or where do you research, what is the field, many things. Each person have a different circumstance. So the life is here, or the life is made different. Some students don't study postgraduate. They still have a good life. However, several students can choose follow the postgraduate. There are different circumstances in each person. But the inside here, there is a book to tell us that there are many things value such as access, job. However, the best evaluate is the time. The time like an arrow. It passes and never come back. And the time is change everything that you can catch. And you don't backward. And the most greatest is time. And the time is successful. If a person can do cheaper time in a day, so he can get 3 times forward the other person. The most important is the time to do in the real life, in our life. And when you use the time smart, each second and each minute only pass one time, and everything you get one time is evaluated. The important thing is the time you are young. Is evaluate 3 times or 4 times when you old. So using the time, decide your life standards is the left life. So here the book of Korean. Okay, we can talk outside of our course.
Can I have one last question?
Okay, please.
I have asked some adults. So some of them, they say that to pursue what you like most, and I mean some of them say that you should go for what you like most, but the others, they say that go for what you're strong, so as you can make as much money as possible and use this money to use for what you like. Ý em là tức là có một số người thì người ta bảo là cứ phải theo đuổi những cái gì mà mình thích, thì rồi sau đó thì mình mới có được một sự nghiệp. Nhưng mà có một số người thì lại bảo là mình phải nhận ra đâu là những cái thế mạnh của mình, và miễn là có thể là mình không thích cái công việc hoặc mình không thích cái điều đó, nhưng mà mình vẫn kiếm được tiền và mình dùng nó để mình theo đuổi cái đam mê của mình ấy, thì cô nghĩ thế nào về việc đó?
Cái thứ nhất là theo ý thích, đúng không? Cái thứ hai là theo một cái mình không thích nhưng mà kiếm được tiền. Ý em là như vậy gì?
Vâng, với cả em thấy tức là họ đều là những cái người trưởng thành và họ đều là đạt được một số cái thành tựu trong cuộc sống ấy. Thì em tức là bây giờ với ví dụ như em là một sinh viên, kiểu em chưa biết là em nên đi theo cái con đường như thế nào ấy. Điều đó đôi lúc là em hơi bối rối đấy.
Tức là đang băn khoăn giữa cái thích và cái làm kiếm ra tiền. Thế bây giờ cái mà em thích với cái mà em làm ra tiền là nó đang mutually exclusive à? nó giao nhau bằng rỗng à?
Bởi vì bây giờ em tức là em cũng chưa chắc thực sự về cái em thích ấy. Nhưng mà ví dụ mà để những cái công việc mà nó có thể ra nó thể
rồi thì không thể tìm được giao, đúng không?
Vâng.
Người ta sẽ khuyên là sẽ phải tìm được giao điểm của hai cái đó, hai cái tập đấy. Tức là đầu tiên em phải xác định xem là những cái gì mình thích và những cái gì xã hội nó cần, và tìm giao điểm của hai cái đó. Tức là vừa phải thích và vừa phải kiếm được ra tiền. Chứ còn nếu mà không kiếm ra tiền được thì cũng không đưa được value cho xã hội. Còn nếu mà kiếm ra tiền mà không phải là cái mà mình thích thì cũng rất là mệt mỏi. Đó. Người ta còn có giao của 3 thứ cơ, chứ không phải là giao của có 2 thứ. Giao của cái thứ nhất đấy chính là cái mình thích. Giao cái thứ hai là cái thế mạnh của mình. Có thể cái mình thích cũng chẳng phải là thế mạnh của mình, nên mình còn tìm ra những cái thế mạnh của mình nữa. Phải giao hai cái đấy với nhau, xong rồi mới giao đến cái thứ ba là kiếm được tiền nữa em ạ. Và sau khi chọn được cái mà vừa là sở thích, vừa là thế mạnh và lại vừa kiếm được tiền thì lúc đấy ta mới đi sâu vào.
Em thưa cô, thế còn về cái việc get married, tức là em thấy là nếu mà với những cái người mà kiểu người ta đã có một cái tình yêu bền vững thì không nói, nhưng mà tức là hình như là nếu mà cái việc mà mình settle down sớm ấy, mà mình tìm được một cái tình yêu mà mình settle down sớm thì liệu cái điều đó là nó sẽ giúp ích cho cái sự nghiệp của mình sau này, bởi vì mình sẽ có sự ổn định sớm hơn, hay là
cái này thì mỗi người một kiểu, nó gọi là một cái duyên rồi. Ví dụ như Ngô Bảo Châu chẳng hạn, như lấy vợ năm trẻ lắm mà, đâu 23 tuổi anh ấy đã lấy rồi, mà sự nghiệp của anh ấy vẫn rất là lừng lẫy, đúng không? Trong khi đấy Bác Hồ chẳng hạn thì bác bảo là tôi phải vì đất nước, vì nhân dân nên bác còn không lấy. Cái hình mà cô đưa chỉ là nhìn chung chung với cái số lượng lớn thôi, còn mỗi một người có một cuộc đời khác nhau và quyết định khác nhau. Em muốn lấy vợ sớm hay lấy chồng sớm nó vẫn nằm trong cái khoảng đấy thôi, tùy giáo viên thôi. Ok, bạn nào có câu hỏi là nên lấy có người yêu sớm hay là không có người yêu không? Thực ra cô hỏi các em cái câu hỏi là đến 40 tuổi thì các em mơ ước cái gì nhất? Đến 40 tuổi là cái độ các em trưởng thành và chín mùi, cũng như là 40 tuổi lúc đấy các em vẫn còn khỏe lắm. Thế nên là nó là cái tuổi đỉnh của parabol. Thì câu hỏi đặt ra là các em sẽ mơ ước được cái gì ở cái tuổi 40 đấy? Một gia đình trọn vẹn. Có một bạn Hùng nói gia đình trọn vẹn. I think that it depends on your ability. No, I think that you have many abilities, so you have to express it. Các em là vô cùng tiềm năng. Cái gì tiềm năng, vấn đề là các em phải thể hiện được nó. Giống kiểu Việt Nam ấy, có rất là nhiều tiềm năng, nhưng mà phải biến cái tiềm năng đấy thành thực tế. Thì bây giờ chúng ta nghĩ thì đến một lúc nào đấy chúng ta sẽ thực hiện được. Cái bước nhảy của Hàn Quốc là một bước nhảy thần kỳ các em ạ. Các em biết là chiến tranh Việt Nam là có 3 nước đứng ở đằng sân sau và đều giàu lên rất là nhanh, đó chính là Hàn Quốc, mà cụ thể là Nam Hàn. Thứ hai đó là Đài Loan và thứ ba là Thái Lan. Họ giàu lên rất là nhanh bởi vì là khi mà chiến tranh Việt Nam thì đấy là ba cái sân sau của Mỹ. Thế thì khoảng những năm 1960 ấy, Hàn Quốc còn nghèo hơn cả Việt Nam ấy. Nhưng mà với những cái con người dám nghĩ, dám làm và cái mà cô vừa nói với các em về cách sử dụng thời gian ấy, ông ấy làm việc gấp 3 lần người khác và làm rất là say mê. Mọi người nghĩ rằng là những người mà có tiền thì sẽ dùng thời gian như kiểu đi chơi, đi gôn, như đối với ông ý cái niềm đam mê nhất của ông ấy là làm việc. Và có một cái câu chuyện đấy là ông ý như là một người phù thủy ấy. Người phù thủy thì thông thường là làm những cái điều khác thường so với người khác, và ông ấy lấy cái hình ảnh là ông ấy nhảy được cái cây. Các em lấy ví dụ như cái cây thân thuộc nhất của mình là cái cây bàng. Lúc nó mới sinh ra còn non nớt thì nhảy qua rất là dễ, nhưng khoảng 1 năm sau là bắt đầu nó cao được 1 mét là cũng vẫn nhảy được, đúng không? Như cao 1m vẫn nhảy được, nhưng mà bắt đầu lên cao 2 mét, mà ngày nào cũng nhảy thì vẫn nhảy được lên cao 2 mét. Nhưng mà đến 3 mét thì đúng là phù thủy rồi. Thì ông ấy cũng bắt nguồn đi từ những cái bước nhỏ nhoi như vậy, tức là từ cái lúc cây bàng nó thấp cho đến cây bàng cao. Và ông ấy nhảy hàng ngày đều nhảy và sẽ đạt đến những cái bước nhảy thần kỳ, lượng đổi thời chất. Nhưng tại sao chúng ta phải học từng tuần, và tuần nọ khó hơn tuần kia ấy, như kiểu cái cây cứ lên dần. Nên các em thấy những bạn nào mà không làm bài tập, không đi qua từng tuần thì đến một lúc không thể nào mà nhảy được qua, mà không nhảy qua chắc chắn là fail, phải đi học lại rất là tốn thời gian. Đấy, nên chúng ta cũng có một cái ý tưởng như vậy, tức là mỗi một tuần thì các em, nhưng việc các em nhảy một cái cây thôi. Thì cây còn nhỏ thì còn nhảy dễ, bắt đầu cây lớn đến tuần thứ 14, 15 kiến thức nó đã, cái nọ đã lấp cái kia rồi, đã lên được cái tầm cao rồi, mà không học ngay từ lúc nó thấp thì rất là khó mà để vượt qua. Ok, vượt qua được cái thời gian buồn ngủ rồi đấy. Bây giờ chúng ta continue nhé. Theorem FA. Now we have the example 1.14. A company have a model of telephone uses. It classifies as core as they are long. L is long, and if they are last more than 3 minutes, or brief, B, if lasts more than 3 minutes. It also observes where the call carry voice have void three types. Data is D, or fast is F. This model implies experiment with the procedure is monitor a call, and the observation consists of type of call, V, D, or F, and the length is L is long or B is brief. The sample space have 6 outcomes. Sample space here, LV, BV, LD, BD, LF, BF. We have just to word exercise, so sample space like this, quite familiar with you. In this problem, each code is classified in 2 ways, by length, and by type. Using L for events that call is long, and B for the events that call is brief. L and B is an event space. L and B is event space. Similarly, the void, G, and fast classify is the event space too. VDF is event space. The sample space can be represented by a table in which row and column are labeled by the event and the intersection of each row and column event contains a single outcome. The corresponding table entry is the probability of that outcome. In this case, the table is voice, D is data, F is fast, long, and brief. We have this data. Here, probability of each outcomes. Okay. Now, for the example, for the table, we can read the probability. From the table, we can read probability of brief core is BD. BD is BD equals 0.08, right? Note that BDF is the even space corresponding B1, B2, and B3. Now, thus, we can theorem 1.8 to find probability of long. Probability of long is here. It's a long V, long D, and long F. So it's sum. We use the theorem 1.8. Is here. It is sum of LV, LD, and LF. So it equals 0.3 plus 0.12 plus 0.15. So it equals 0.57. Did you understand example 1.4? If you understand, please write W on the comment box. Okay, next, our class will do the quiz 1.4. 1.4. Monitor a phone call. Classify the call is voice calls. If someone is speaking, or a data call is D if call is carrying a modem or fast signal. Classify the as long is L if the call is last more than 3 minutes, otherwise as brief. Based on data collected by the telephone company, we use the following probability. PV equals 0.7, PL equals 0.6, B and L is means the void and long is 0.35. Find the following probability. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will call 6 students to give to me the solution. Lê Đức Hải, are you there? Lê Đức Hải. Alo, Lê Đức Hải. Action. Lê Ngọc Hải. Okay. The first question. Bùi Đức Hiếu. Bùi Đức Hiếu. Action. Bùi Tuấn Hòa. Bùi Đức Hiếu.
Bạn Đức Hải, bạn học mic kìa cô.
Okay. Bùi Đức Hải. Lê Đức Hải. Lê Đức Hải. Okay. Lê Đức Hải, please do the second question. Bùi Đức Hiếu is the third question. Bùi Tuấn Hoàng. Are you there? Bùi Tuấn Hoàng.
Dạ em cô có ạ.
Okay, fourth question. Lê Quốc Hưng. Lê Quốc Hưng.
I'm here.
Okay, fifth question. B union D.
Nguyễn Huy Hùng.
I'm here.
Okay. Sixth question. Probability of LB. Now, 5 minutes for all of you, and the other students, please do all of the questions. Finish 5 minutes. Please give to me your solution. Here's a solution of 5. V union D. V union D equal probability of S. Sample space, so probability is 1. The other student, please give to me the solution. You see that? I have just finished from 1.1 to 1.4. Now I need the time to give to you the lecture about the 1.5 conditional probability. Okay, I can't wait. Next lesson, lesson 5, conditional probability. The 5 students left, I will check about the in 30 minutes. In 30 minutes. Now we assume that the event B is occur. So probability of B occur. Now B has occurred. When event B is occur, when B consists of several outcomes, the conditional probability describe our knowledge of A. When we know that B has occurred, but we still don't know the precise outcomes. So the notion for this new is the probability of A given B. When we know that one event B has occurred, because it has occurred, so probability of B greater than 0. With conditional probability describe our knowledge of A. When we know that B has occurred, but we still don't know the precise outcome of A. So we denote the notion this new probability is A vertically B. And we call that the probability of A given B. We say that probability of A given B. And we have the definition, conditional probability. The conditional probability of the event A given B, given the occurrence of B is verticalized A, probability of A, the event A given event B, the event B, equal probability of A and B over probability of B. We remember that probability of B greater than 0. If probability of equals 0, so B never occurs. So A and B doesn't happen. And we prove that the conditional probability method A given B is satisfies axiom of probability. The first axiom 1, for any event A, probability of A given B greater than 0. And axiom 2, Probability of B given B equal 1. And axiom 3. If A equal A1 union A2 union 3 dots with AI intersection AJ equal null set for all I different J, then we have the probability of A given B equal probability of A1 given B plus A2 given B plus 3 dots. Here is if the map from A given B corresponding to the sample space is a map from sample space to the interval 0 and 1, satisfy 3 axiom here. So we call that the conditional probability is probability. Conditional probability is probability. Satisfy 3 axiom. Now example. 1.15. Consider an experiment that consists of testing two integrated circuits that outcome from the same silicon water and observing in each case whether a circuit is accepted. If circuit is accepted, is A, or reject is R. We have testing two integrating circuits. So the sample space of experiment is S, is RR, is mean reject, accept, reject, and accept. And B, it denotes that the event, the first strip test is reject. We know one more information. The first is reject. So it's not include this event. In mathematically, B is represented by R, and RA. Now, similarly, let's A is the event, denotes the event that the second circuit is a failure. Is the second is RR and AR. Now, the circuits come from a higher quality product line. Therefore, the priori probability of A is very low. In now we want to find, now we consider priori probability model. Now we want to find the RR. What is the probability of R? They observe. They consider the priori probability model. They observe that probability of RR equal 0.01, AR, and AA. It's follow the map. Probability is a map from sample space to interval 0 and 1. And you see that people assign probability is here, like this. You see that it's not equally at all, equally likely, right? Now we want to find A given B. The first strip reject, and the second A is accept. You see that is the probability of A equal RR, and here's the second strip reject, and B is the first strip reject. Probability of A equal RR and AR. So it's 0.02. Probability of B, the first strip reject is the RR and RA. So RR is the 0.01 and RA equals 0.01. It's here. Now, probability of A and B, both reject is RR 0.01. So conditional. B is given B, of A given B. We know that the first strip is reject. We find the probability of A is means second strip is reject equal probability of A and B. Follows the definition of conditional probability. Over probability of B, so it equals 0.01 over 0.02, so it equals 0.2. You see that if we consider probability of A in normal, don't given A, probability is 0.02. But we have now one more information, A given B. So probability here is 0.5. It changes. The event B occur given B. Follow the theorem. We see the theorem here. The sample space here follows the axiom 2. The sample space is the event B. When conditional B has occurred, the probability change that the event B is the sample space. Okay. Now, do you understand the definition of conditional probability? If you understand, please write down U on the comment box. If you don't understand, please write down N. If you understand, okay, nice. Now we come back to the quiz. The other don't reply the solution to me. Do you understand the conditional probability? Please write down U on the comment box. 6. L and B equals 0. Long and brief. Both of them occur is 0, right? True, because L and B are mutually exclusive. We continue about the conditional probability. Suffer a death of cards and observe the bottom card. What is the conditional probability that the bottom card is the ace of clubs, given that the bottom card is black cards? We consider A is a black, A is the event that bottom card is the X of clubs, and B is the event bottom card is the black card. The black card is a 26 over 52. We have a 52 cards. 26 is red, and 26 are black. So probability of B is a 26 over 52. A is the X of club. Okay, X club have only one outcomes. So probability of A is 1 over 52. And A given B. A given B. The bottom card is X of club given the bottom card is black. Okay, A given B equal probability of AB over PB. Here is a definition. However, A and B is mean black and H of clubs. Okay, so it is PA over PP. We have a probability here, so probability is 1 over 26. Okay, here if A is A is subset of B, so A and B equal A. Do you understand example 1.17? Do you understand? If yes, please write down you on the comment box, please. Do you understand? Okay, nice. Oh, do you understand? Please write down you on the comment box. Yeah, the student, I received only one. 5 students. The other? Now we change to the. Today we finish some consequence of the axiom, the conditional probability. The total law independence. I move on the 1.6. No, I must be finished the law of total probability. Okay, the law of total probability is very important for the chapter 1. For the event space B1 to Bm, we know that event space is mutually exclusive and collective adjunctive. So probability of A equal probability of A intersection B, and probability of A intersection B now can present by probability of B A given Bi times probability of Bi. Okay, I prove it here. Follow the previous theorem that I from 1 to m, right? It equal probability of A times Bi, right? This is here. Here's a theorem. 1.8. Probability of A is a sum probability of A, BI. That I from 1 to M. Okay. Now we use the definition of probability of ABI. B given BI. Definition: A given BI equal probability of A BI over probability of BI. Right? Here's a definition of conditional probability. From this, we have probability of ABI equal probability of A given BI times probability of BI. Right? Yeah. Because of ABI divided by probability of BI. So we multiply with probability of A given BI times BI equal probability of ABI. From this, probability of A is for sum probability of ABI. It means that it's a sum probability of A given BI times BI here. Okay? Do you understand the proof of the theorem 1.10? If you understand, please write down you on the comment box. Please write down you on the comment box if you understand the formula of theorem 1.10. If you don't understand, please write down N. The law of total probability is very important. It often the question in the midterm test. Always in the midterm test. So you have to do all the exercise in the 1.5 very carefully. The other student, do you understand? Now I can take an example. A company have 3 machines, B1, B2, and B3, made for 1 kilo ohm resistor. It has been observed that 80% of resistors produced by B1 are within 50 ohm of the nominal value. Machine B2 produce 90% of resistors within 50 ohm of the nominal value. The percentage for machine 3 is 60% each hour. Machine B1 produce 3,000 resistor, B2 produce 4,000 resistor, and B2 produce 3,000 resistor. All of the resistors are mixed together at random in one bin and packed for shipment. What is the probability that the company ship a resistor that is within 50 ohm of the nominal value? Here is a difficult problem. So to solve the difficult problem, people often have to partition by small part. The small part is the way people to find out the event space, right? Example, our class have 40 students. If I manage 40 students, I see that it's difficult. So I partition by 4 groups. Each group have about 10 or 11 students. And I choose one leader of each group. So everything is more easier. Each leader help me to manage the group. It's the same about the management. To solve the difficult problem, people often divided by small parts. Your life is the same. You go to our university, have 4 years. Each year have a small group, and each group people manage in one small group only. Okay, so everything difficult will solve by step or group by group using the partition. And partition is mean that the event space. Okay. Now we see that probability of B1, B2, and B3 equal 3. B1, B2 is 10,000 resistor. So probability of B1 equal 3,000 over 10,000. So it's 0.3. Similar, probability of B2 is 0.4. Probability of B2 is 0.3. Now A is a resistor within the 50 ohm of nominal value. People give to us that the nominal value of probability of A given B1 is 80%. A given B2 is 90%, and A given B3 is 60%. So we have the probability here. Okay, B1 equals 0.3, B2 is 0.4, and B3 is 0.2. We use the total, the law of total probability. The law of total probability of event A equal A given B1 times B1 plus BA given B2 times probability of B2 plus BA given B3 times probability of B3. And we have this, okay? So probability of 0.78. What does it mean of 0.78? When we mix all the resistors together and we choose one product at random, and we see that probability of nominal value within 50 ohm equals 0.78. This is the whole for whole factory. 0.80 is mean that 78% resistor are within 50 ohm of nominal value of whole the factory. Okay, because the machine is different. However, we make together here is the whole factory. Do you understand this example? 1.19. If you understand, please write down you on the comment box. If you don't understand, please write down N. Very good. I see that the student who understand quite active. Write down on the comment box, understand. The other student, you don't understand? If you don't understand, please tell me.
I have a question.
Okay.
Can I have a question?
Okay.
Okay. So I often confuse between the conditional probability and the probability between and the n probability. For example, I cannot distinguish between the probability of A given B and the probability of A and B occur at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like from this, for example, from this example, I will think that the probability of the register within the nominal value made from, for example, B1, it should be like the probability of A and B1 occur at the same time.
Okay. If we know that the B1 occur, it means that produce of B1. So A given B1, we have this. But you choose randomly. A and B, you have to multiply, or we take B1 is 0.3 and A given B is 0.4. So probability is 0.22 is A and B1. Depending on your experiment, choose randomly one residue of a factory. And the difference of A given B1 and probability of A intersection B1 is very different. Conditional, it means that B1 had occurred. It occurred first, and A given B1, we know new information, right? So you see that probability A given B1 is 0.8. However, A and B1 equals 0.24, right? Do you understand now?
Okay, so how can you express by what the probability of A intersection with B1? Express in what, like in a sentence?
Yeah, sentence. Yeah, and we all of the resistors are mixed together at random in one bin and packed for shipment. And now we choose at random one resistor. Okay. Find out probability that the resistor within 50 ohm of nominate and N produced by B1. So it's A and B1. A and B1. That's the word.
Yeah, now I got it. Thank you.
Continue. Bayes theorem. Bayes theorem, when here is very simple. However, it's very important for the data science. Bayes is a scientist from Denmark, or no, not Denmark, Germany. But you know that maybe Germany or Swiss or Denmark is the same country that people call the European. They maybe move from different institute from country to country. Like Einstein is Germany, however, they work in the Swiss. And maybe they move to many countries. Bayes is quite famous because it often used for information theory. The Bayes theorem said to us that when we have the probability of A given B, now we reverse. We want to find probability of B given A. Probability of B given A equal probability of AB over probability of A. However, probability of AB equal probability of A given B times probability of B. Okay, so here is the theorem. Proof that is very easy. Okay, B given A equal AB over BA. AB, we can use the definition of given conditional probability. Is A given B times probability of B. When we generalize for event sample space, sample events, that not only be 1B, we consider MB. When A occur, probability of A1, B1 given A, probability of B2 given A, and probability of M given A. So probability of BI given by A is here. Equal probability of BIA follow this formula. Is A given BI times probability of BI over probability of A. However, probability of A, do you remember? We have the law of total probability. It's the sum A given BI times probability of BI. So A now we replace by the formula of the theorem 1.10. So we have a formula 133 here. BI is the event space and A is the information, new information. When we have new information, we want to know what is the event in event space, probability of event space. If we know probability of BI given A, it means that from that we can guess what is the most happen. We know that previous example, okay, probability of A equals 0.78. It means that 78% resistor within 50 minutes of nominate value of factory. Now we know it. We know A. We want to find B1 given A, B2 given A, B3 given A. We want to know that what is the most happen. If we know information that we choose the nominal value, resistor 50 within 50 ohm and nominal value, what is the chance of the machine? So we find out that it's a B3 given A, it equals that by using Bayes formula. And using Bayes formula, similar with B1 given A, it equals 0.31, and B2 given A is 0.46. So from this information, we know that B2, if we know information A is a nominal value, so the produced by B2 is the most frequent. Why? Why B2? Because the B2, the nominal, is the highest, right? And the probability of B2 is 0.4, is the highest too. So when we know more information, we can guess. If we have to guess. So it's a B2. Okay. Here is a way to apply Bayes theorem. Now I have a 50 minutes, so I move on the next lesson, independence.
Teacher, can I ask something about syllabus?
Okay. Please.
Do we study about Gaussian process?
No.
No. Okay, thank you.
We study a Gaussian distribution. We don't study a Gaussian process.
Yeah. That's what I asked.
Gaussian process is different Gaussian distribution. Now move on to independent. 1.6. 15 minutes for me to give you this lecture is hard, so please concentrate on it. Two independent events. Event A and B are independent. If and only if probability of A and B equal probability of A times probability of B. You see that probability of A given B equal probability of A and B over probability of B. Probability of A given B equal probability of AB over probability of B, okay? But A and B independent if and only if probability of AB equal probability of A times probability of B, right? A probability of B over probability of B. So it equals probability of A. You see that? The probability of A given B equal probability of A. Similar, probability of B given A equal probability of B. That B occur or B not occur, it don't change the probability of A. So A and B can call the independent. Do you independent with your family? Yes or no? Do you independent with your family? Everything, every money your parent spend or not spend, independent with the money you spend. Here, B is the money your parents spend and A is the money you spend. If they are independent, it means that your parents spend or not spend is not dependent with you. It's not affected with you. So it calls independent. Some students often confuse about the independent and disjoint. They are not synonym. Independent, here's the definition. And disjoint is means that probability of A and B equals 0. So it's different definition. Disjoint probability of A, B equals 0. And independent probability of A and B equal probability of A times probability of B. So don't confuse two definitions the same. Okay. Now I would like to tell you about the 3 independent events. A1, A2, and A3 are independent if and only A1, A2 are independent. A1, A2 is a 2 event independent. We have a definition previous in the definition 1.7. So we use that definition to show that A1 and A2 are independent. It means that probability of A1, A2 equal probability of A1 times probability of A2. We use the first term, and then we use the second term is for A2 and A3. Probability of A2, A3 equal probability of A2 times probability of A3. A1, A3. And the last important here, 3 intersection of 3 events equal probability of each event. Okay? So three events satisfy 4 constraints here. We have A1, A2, and A3 are independent. Some students misunderstood that or confused that I only need the constraint D. We don't need the A, B, C. So we can conclude that A1, A2, and A3 are independent. It's not true. It must satisfy 4 constraints here. Okay? Now, general. We want to define n independent events. More than 2 independent events. If n greater than 3, the set A1, A2, and AN, oh, what happened? Are independent. Oh my God. Like what happened? If and only if. If and only if. A. The first constraint. Every set of n minus 1 set taken from A1, A2, and AN is independent. And the second, probability intersection of n event, A1 intersection AN, 2 intersection 3 dot intersection AN, equal probability of A1 times probability of A2 times probability of AN. Satisfy here, 2 constraints here. We have n independent events. Now, do you understand definition of n independent events? If yes, please write down you on the comment box. Do you understand? If you don't understand, please write down n. I give to you the quiz 1.6. Monitor 2 consecutive phone calls going through a telephone switching office. Classify each one as voice call. B. If someone is speaking, what happened? Why I write down? If someone is speaking, or data call, D. Maybe I take here. No. I don't know. If the call is carrying a modem or fast signal, your observation is a sequence of 2 letters, B or D. For example, 2 voice calls corresponding to VB, the 2 calls are independent and the probability that any one of them is a voice call is 0.8. You remember independent. The 2 calls are independent. It disturbs me. Are independent. Probability and probability is 0.8. Denote identity of the I call is CI. If the call I is void call is CI equal V. Otherwise, CI equal D. Count the number of void calls in the 2 calls you have observed. And V is the number of void calls. Consider three events and the V equals 0 in two core have no void core, and the V1 only one void core, and the V equal 2 is a two void core. Determine whether the following pair of events are independent. Now you can see V2 and V1 independent or not. You will see that you have to find here. We have to find probability of NV and equal to N cap NV greater than equal 1. We need to find probability here. And we need to find probability of each event NV equal to and probability of V and V greater than equal 1. If this probability equal this times this, we have NV equal to and V greater than 1 are independent. The same with the other. Please do at home because we don't have time for this week. Now, please do all the exercise at the end of this chapter. Chapter 1.4, all the exercise 1.4. Let's check it. Oh, we still have a lot because we have 5 weeks to study chapter 1. I remember 5 weeks. Let me check it. Oh no, we have 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Next week I try to do all of them. 4 hours is too short for me to give to you all the lesson. Okay, now the exercise 1.4.1. Here's an additional consequence of proteasm. And 4.5. For 4.5 is a conditional probability, includes the law of total probability and Bayes theorem. It's very important for midterm tests and final tests. And 1.6 is about the independent. Okay, that's all. 1.7 and the left we will study in next week. Now, the end. Do I have any question to me? Do you have any question? If you don't have any question, please do your homework and submit to the assignment from 1.4 to 1.6. Okay? Goodbye. See you next week on Friday.
Goodbye, teacher.
Thank you.
Goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye, teachers.
Bye.
Goodbye teacher.
Please,